You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. No one can handle the truth. You want the truth? You don't want it. You can't handle the truth, meester. You want the truth? Okay, I guess that's a no. Mamie, you want the truth? She can't handle it. Don't attack your what the hell's going on here? It's chaos. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the JT Lobster Demonetization Squad channel. Make sure you guys give this video a like and subscribe to help support the channel grow. We're on the way to 60,000 poppies.
I never let someone straight up disrespect you. I never let someone call you out your name. I'll always be the one that runs up to protect you. Cause I know if I was down, you'd come and do the same.
Today I have an awesome reaction video for you guys here today. The truth about the Navy. Now, I made this video when I was active duty still. I think I had been in about 3 years at this point. I was in E4. I hadn't made E5 yet. I was petty officer, 3rd class. But anyways, I thought it would be interesting to go back and look at not only myself a couple years ago, and I was such a cringe, it's such a cringe fest. It is a cringe fest. But also, I thought it would be good to revisit those points that I made about the truth about the Navy and give some commentary on if my opinions have changed, if I still think what I thought a couple years ago when I was active duty, and now that I'm a veteran. Let's just watch this. Hey guys, what's going on? Today, I'm gonna clap my hands the whole video. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, today's video's gonna be about the truth about the Navy. Now, I'm not gonna be giving away like top secret information or anything, not truths like that, but there's a lot of common misconceptions that I always hear and that I always come across. Just, you know, civilians talking about what they think the military or Navy is like in general, like what we can do, what we can't do. People that have no idea, it's just all hearsay, and they pass it from one person to another, and then the truth gets all skewed and misconstrued. And I do agree with what I was saying. There is a lot of common misconceptions, a lot of things that people think the military is that it really isn't. Especially a lot of jobs in the military are pretty close to a civilian job if you're not deployed. It's crazy, right? We're not robots, military. I was stationed in San Diego for a while, and I'm from Southern California. So on the weekends, I would work Monday through Friday, maybe 9-10 hour days, and then on the Friday on the weekend, I would go drive home for the weekend, and I would be home on Saturday and Sunday, and I would drive back to work Monday morning. I was glad, looking back, that I got to see my family. I got to drive up home, you know, like 2 weekends out of the month. But then again, a part of me wishes maybe I picked, like, I think I could have picked Hawaii, or I could have picked Guam, or I could have picked Jacksonville, or I think I could have picked Washington State. It might have been interesting if I lived somewhere else not close to home. Although eventually, towards the end of my career in the Navy, I did live in Japan the last 1.5 years in Atsugi, so I did get to experience that, but For the Navy, we mostly just go on ships when we deploy, the majority of us. But that's the only difference, you know, from a regular job, is when we go on deployment for, you know, a couple months at a time. And then when we get back from deployment, it's back to the regular, you know, 8 to 4 job, and then whatever you want, you're free to do. Another huge difference I left out of this: you can't quit whenever you want. It's not like a civilian. When you're a civilian, oh, I don't like this job, I'm gonna quit, or I'm gonna apply somewhere else, or I'm gonna change career paths. Dude, they got you. The Navy has you for 4 years or 6 years or whatever your contract length is. Something drastic has to happen for you to get out of the Navy. You pretty much have to ruin your career if you really want to get out. I mean, not really ruin it, but you got to do some shady stuff if you're trying to get out. Now, some people cannot really adjust to military life, And you find that out during boot camp. People get processed out in boot camp if they can't adjust to it. But once you get past boot camp and you're trained up and the Navy invested all that money into you, $50,000, $100,000, however much it costs to train you up and fly you across the country and house you and do all this, dude, they got you, bro. You ain't getting out.
Misconception is like, oh, can you have a girlfriend or can you date people? Like, I heard you can't do anything. Well, yes, you can have a girlfriend. You can date people in the military. You can date people out of the military. You can date people from Mars or from Saturn.
I thought I was so freaking witty. Dude from Mars or Saturn. That's the JT we know and love trying to shine through. You're in there, buddy. You're in there. So yeah, free time, like I was talking about in this video, if you don't have duty, if you're not deployed, normally you're working Monday through Friday. If you don't have duty on the weekend, on Saturday or Sunday, then like I would go to the casino and play poker, Texas Hold'em. You know, I play 1-2. Like that's what I love to do on Saturday or Sunday. You can go, people would go to like concerts. You can do whatever you want. Just not illegal stuff, obviously. Also, there's an out of bounds limit. So you can't travel like a couple hundred miles. You can go a couple hundred miles, but there's like a limit you can go from your base. If you do want to go past that, you have to send in an out of bounds chit. It's out of bounds request to see if, you know, if they approve you going farther. But yeah, on the weekends, you're free to do as you please if you don't have duty. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, this reaction video to myself back in the day. I thought it's also really weird seeing myself without tattoos on the lower parts of my arm.
If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it.
Because at this point I had just started my Japanese half sleeve. You can kind of see it coming in. It looks not that bad, too shabby. And then at my other arm, I didn't have anything down here. I also didn't have anything down here. I didn't have any of this, anything on my chest. Dude, I was just baby JT, just trying to do my time, be a good little sailor. Good times. Social media below as always. I have a Patreon as well if you want to help support the channel, more in the description below. And you can find a link to One Tac tactical pen. I've been talking about it a lot. It's a pen, knife, flashlight, window breaker combo. It's really good to have on you whenever, part of your everyday carry. There is a link at the top of the description. If you guys want to pick one up, it helps support the channel as well. So let me know if you guys do that. Man, as always, I'll see you new videos almost every day. We're on the road to 60K. My boy, Papa. Where's my man? Let me see go see my boy. Buddy, are you tired? What are you doing? What are you doing, Papa? You been a good boy? Are you tired, boy? Hi, Papa. Okay, come on, let's go. Okay, come here. You gonna sleep? What does Millie think? Are you sleeping? You're so cute. Oh, you're a cute fat kitty.
But other than that, there's no restrictions about that. You're free to do what you want. Let's see, other misconceptions. Dating, covered that. Free time, whatever you want to do. You know, Monday through Friday, work, weekends, whatever you want to do. It's to you. What else? I know there's a bunch of other misconceptions too. I probably should have written them down so then I can just, you know, name them all off. But I'll make another video, more detailed, more misconceptions later. That's all I wanted to talk about for now. So, see you guys later.
I don't see you glow like that, I must say that I'm proud. Thinking about the times when